Welcome to your CryptoCast Daily. All the key news, none of the noise. Like and subscribe to stay informed. Here are the top highlights shaping the crypto market today. M2 Capital invests $20 million in Ethena to expand digital assets in Middle East. Ether whale books $45 million loss as ETH falls below $4,000. 9 European banks join forces to issue MiCA-Compliant Euro stablecoin. Australia looks to bring crypto under financial services framework with new draft legislation. Ether falls to $4,000, BTC, XRP slide as US government shutdown risks mount. South Korean crypto exchange Upbit to be acquired by Naver, report. Gate unveils Layer 2 network and Tokenomics overhaul for GT token. Crypto millionaires surge 40%, led by Bitcoin's rise, as market hits $3.30 trillion. Sam Bankman-Fried's Sudden, GM, lifts FTT token as FTX set to repay $1.6 billion. Bitcoin edges higher as gold bull takes a breather. XLM consolidates after sharp decline, testing key support levels. BNB chain to slash fees as Aster spurs on chain exchange wars. Melee raises $3.5 million to launch viral prediction markets without gatekeepers. The web needs a better model. Advancing private credit with on-chain rails. HBAR plunges to $0.217 before staging strong recovery rally. Ether treasuries are going mainstream, crypto investment firm Bitwise. The protocol. Ethereum developers target December for Fusaka hard fork. YZI Labs refute report of opening $10 billion investment company to external investors. Bitcoin miners surge on speculation of OpenAI-driven energy demand. Stay tuned as we break down the details behind these headlines. M2 Capital invested $20 million in Ethena's governance token, Ethena.
This investment highlights the effort to connect Middle Eastern investors with digital asset infrastructure.
Ethena is known for its crypto-native synthetic dollar, USDE, and its reward-bearing version, SUSDE.
Both are backed by crypto collateral and managed through hedging strategies.
The protocol has attracted over $14 billion in deposits since its 2024 launch.
M2 Global Wealth will integrate Ethena into its wealth management offerings.
This provides clients with a regulated way to access returns from emerging digital assets.
M2 aims to offer custody, yield, and liquidity services while promoting new digital finance tools in the Middle East.
9 European banks have joined forces to create a euro stablecoin.
This stablecoin will be regulated under the Markets in Crypto Assets regime, also known as MiCA.
The banks include ING, Banca Sella, KBC, Danske Bank, and Deka Bank.
UniCredit, SEB, CaixaBank, and Raiffeisenbank International are also involved.
This digital payment instrument utilizes blockchain technology.
It aims to be a trusted European payment standard.
The stablecoin offers near-instant and low-cost transactions.
It is expected to be issued in the second half of 2026.
Australia proposes new regulations for cryptocurrency firms.
These firms would be required to obtain licenses and be treated as financial products.
This brings them under the supervision of the Australian Securities and Investments Commission.
Digital asset platforms and tokenized custody platforms will face similar rules as other financial institutions.
Assistant Treasurer Daniel Molino announced the draft legislation Thursday.
He stated the goal is to integrate crypto into existing financial service regulations.
The legislation aims to extend current laws to cover digital asset businesses.
OKX Australia Chief Executive Officer Kate Cooper sees this as a sign of cryptocurrency becoming mainstream in the financial system.
Ether led major cryptocurrencies lower during Asian trading hours.
The odds of a United States government shutdown reach record highs on Polymarket, a decentralized betting platform.
Traders are pricing in a 77% probability of a shutdown due to a lapse in appropriations by December 31st.
The White House is preparing for job cuts in the event of a shutdown.
The Office of Management and Budget asked agencies to prepare plans for staff reductions and furloughs.
Congress must approve a short-term funding measure or pass 12 full-year funding bills to prevent a shutdown.
Bipartisan support is usually necessary to pass funding bills.
Ether fell over 3%, almost testing $4,000.
Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, caused a stir with a simple good morning post on social media.
This comes despite his incarceration and a long period of silence.
The defunct FTX exchange is linked to a token, FTT.
That token surged nearly 24% in the last 24 hours after his post.
Speculative crypto traders pumped the FTT token after the Good Morning Post.
The token now has no real value associated with it.
Despite clarification that the post was made by a friend, the token is still up.
It is currently trading around $1.14 according to CoinDesk data.
Bitcoin and gold appear to be inversely correlated in the short term.
Gold has reached record highs over the past few weeks.
Meanwhile, Bitcoin has struggled despite similar positive market conditions.
This suggests Bitcoin may need a pause in gold's rise to see sustained growth.
Gold is down 1.5% today to $3,759 per ounce.
Bitcoin is up 1.7% to $113,700.
Longer-term charts show a different relationship.
Both assets serve as hedges against government spending and inflation.
Stellar's token XLM experienced intense volatility over the past 24 hours.
It plunged to key support levels before rebounding.
This volatility was marked by heavy institutional trading activity.
Traders are focused on the $0.36 to $0.37 support zone.
During the Asian trading session, XLM dropped to $0.36.
Volumes surged above 40 million, more than double the 24-hour average.
This solidified $0.36 as a critical high-volume support.
The token then climbed back towards $0.37.
Validators on BNB chain have proposed lowering the minimum gas price from 0.1 GUI to 0.05 GUI.
They also propose reducing block intervals from 750 milliseconds to 450 milliseconds.
The goal is to lower average transaction costs to around $0.005.
This would make the network competitive with low-cost chains like Solana and Base.
This proposal follows a decision in April 2024 to cut gas from 3 GUI to 1 GUI.
It was cut again in May to 0.1 GUI, resulting in fees dropping by 75%.
The proposal notes that as long as staking annual percentage yield remains above 0.5%, BNB chain should strive for the lowest possible gas fees.
It frames ultra-low costs as a core principle of network growth.
Melee, a prediction market startup, has raised $3.5 million to launch viral markets.
This platform aims to make speculation and betting as accessible as online discussion.
Polymarket, a digital asset betting platform, saw significant growth during United States election campaigns.
Other new projects include forecast markets, a type of dated futures contract.
Melee allows anyone to create a market on any topic.
Variant, a venture capital firm, believes prediction markets will evolve like social networks.
Melee uses a pricing mechanism that rewards early and accurate traders.
This design also aims to attract creators like influencers and podcasters.
We are increasingly reliant on platforms like Google and Amazon.
These platforms act as digital landlords, controlling our data and generating immense value.
Over 80% of Netflix viewing is driven by its algorithm.
Amazon favors its products, and third-party sellers pay hefty fees.
Web3 promised a world beyond these digital landlords.
Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood envisioned Web3 as a decentralized antidote to centralized control.
However, this vision has been distorted, shifting from technological principles to financial gains.
Billions were invested in speculative initial coin offerings, many of which failed.
Private credit, specifically asset-backed finance, is a rapidly growing sector of global finance.
It is already a substantial market, and its potential is even larger.
However, the industry still relies on outdated methods, leading to inefficiencies.
These inefficiencies result in higher costs and slower processes.
Asset-backed finance relies on the cash flows of underlying assets, unlike corporate credit.
This complexity requires specialized management.
Current processes involve manual verification and management, which are costly and inefficient.
New technology offers a solution to these challenges. HBAR experienced significant price volatility between September 23 and 24.
The token traded between $0.217 and $0.225.
A sharp drop to $0.217 occurred at 0400 on September 24 before a strong rebound.
This level now serves as a support level, while $0.225 remains a resistance level.
Trading volume surged to 97.05 million at 0400, suggesting institutional involvement.
This is significantly higher than the average volume of 37.89 million.
Canary Capital filed for a spot HBAR exchange-traded fund with a 1.95% expense ratio.
Analysts believe this highlights institutional interest in Hedera. Bitwise Asset Management says Ether is quickly becoming a key treasury asset.
Digital asset treasuries are now allocating to Ether at scale.
This is creating structural demand that is greater than the new supply.
Analyst Max Shannon wrote that Ether treasuries are becoming a structural pillar.
Bitwise says this demand is strengthened by real yield from transaction fees.
It is also reinforced by maximal extractable value, which adds to Ether's scarcity.
The top 5 treasuries reflect diverse strategies including corporate accumulation and staking.
Bitwise expects consolidation in the future, with large treasuries dominating flows.
Ethereum core developers have confirmed a tentative roadmap for the network's next major upgrade, Fusaka.
The upgrade is scheduled for early December.
It aims to further scale the blockchain, with follow-up changes to more than double blob capacity in the weeks after.
Before the mainnet launch, the code will be pushed through 3 public test networks in October.
Plasma, a new blockchain built for stablecoins, will launch its mainnet beta on September 25.
The network will debut with over $2 billion in stablecoin liquidity from over 100 partners.
Plasma aims to be the backbone for stablecoin transfers, utilizing its Plasma BFT architecture for fast transactions.
Users will be able to move USDT with zero fees through Plasma's dashboard.
Changpeng Zhao, Binance co-founder, has refuted a Financial Times report about YZI Labs.
Zhao called the report false news with fabricated information.
He stated that YZI Labs is not raising an external fund.
The report suggested YZI Labs, formerly Binance Labs, might become an investment fund.
Zhao also disputed the report's characterization of his 2023 guilty plea.
He clarified it was for a single violation of the Bank Secrecy Act, not money laundering.
Ella Zhang, head of YZI Labs, also denied the report on social media platform X.
She confirmed they have no plans to raise external funds.
Bitcoin miners are experiencing a significant surge, driven by the increasing demand for artificial intelligence and high-performance computing.
Companies like Riot Platforms and Iron have seen substantial gains, each up about 13%.
Hut 8, Clean Spark, and Bit Digital have also experienced growth, rising close to 6%.
Since April lows, Iron has shown remarkable performance, gaining almost 500%.
This momentum is fueled by Open Artificial Intelligence, Oracle, and SoftBank accelerating their Stargate artificial intelligence infrastructure program.
5 new United States data center sites are planned, bringing almost 7 gigawatts of capacity and over $400 billion in investment.
The goal is to reach 10 gigawatts by the end of 2025.
While speculation about artificial intelligence demand might be reaching bubble territory, artificial intelligence miners are benefiting from the necessary capital and infrastructure.
That's a wrap on this episode of CryptoCast Daily. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more market updates, bold predictions, and fearless crypto insights.